What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to your daily dose of Broodwar. Today we've got Jaedong spawning here in the top left-hand corner, and his opponent Speed, aka 10-minute flash, aka Sexy, in the bottom left. This guy has shown us some really interesting Terran versus Zerg strategies lately. The 7-11 build that I coined the phrase for that, where you make double eBay and go to 7 barracks, and then you only mine with 30 probes. You cut probes at 30 on 2 bays, and you try to overwhelm your opponent with just masses of Marines and medics with 1-1. Very, very interesting build, but doesn't look like we're gonna have Speed doing the same thing or doing that type of strategy this game. Instead, he's gonna be setting up this wall, and I really like what map makers have done lately. Where they put these little dots on the floor here to show you exactly how to wall in, just in case, you know, you're not totally familiar with the maps. If you are more of a casual player, you know, you get on ladder every now and then, but you don't have time to, you know, go through and do single player mode, you know, and try to figure out how the wall-ins work perfectly. Map makers got you covered. Pretty simple to just throw down a wall like this when the outline has already been placed there for you. So he's gonna get that perfect wall in the ling tight wall here at the bottom of the ramp. Let's see if he goes to the wrong side. Oh, this could get in. Oh, okay, very good blocking. Oh, it actually almost went under the barracks there as it landed, but luckily for Speed, he's gonna be able to keep that drone out. Oh, the moving shot was good, but looks like he lost sight of it there with the drone. Marine's gonna come out as well, ready to push back this drone. And it looks like the Marine is gonna start to head across the map. We haven't taken a look at Jaedong's side of things yet. He went for that 12 hatch. So just finishes up now. Pool is done. Layers on the way. It's looking like more of a 2 hatch muta build, but it could be a 2.5 hatch. I didn't see the timing on the drones and how many drones were made before the gas geyser was built. So we're gonna have drones here mining away. Do we have any lings on the way? I don't see any. Okay, we've got 2 lings coming up here. Marines gonna get 1 drone kill, maybe not quite. Just barely finishing that off in time. The lings deal with that 1 Marine. And Speed gonna get the full scout on here. He didn't get that damage that he was looking for. And he may end up losing this SCV since it's taken so much damage now. But it's okay. He sees everything that's going on, and back at home making double starport right now. So he will be going to starport play. That is pretty crazy to go to starport against Jaedong. Jaedong's micro is insane. He's such a good player, but maybe 10-minute flash can pull it out with some incredible Wraith micro of his own. He doesn't build a single vulture, so this sunken colony is forced out, and it really doesn't need to be there because we're not even building 1 vulture here. Instead, just going straight up into Wraith, and we're still mining gas pretty heavily. Will we see an add-on go into a cloak upgrade? That could be strong here. There it is. The add-on comes down. Control tower on the way here. First 2 Wraiths headed across the map. Burrow is going to be the response with the Spire. Looks like he will lose that first Overlord. Another Overlord down here in the bottom right, trying to obfuscate on the maps. Another Overlord heading out, trying to get away from the drone line so that if the Wraiths want to chase an Overlord, they're going to have to leave the drone line alone, at least for some time. Oh man, this Burrow upgrade is a bit late here. 3 drones gonna go down. Oh, he does get that 3rd drone. 4 drones gonna go down. Oh my goodness, this is bad. 5 drones fall. A 6th drone gonna go down too. Trying to get it inside the Vespian geyser here. Finally, 6 drones do go down, but Burrow does finish, and 5 Mutalisks are on the way, but that was a bit too much damage here. Another couple of Overlords going to fall. What is this? 4 overlords have gone down now? That is so much damage. That is so much damage, guys. I don't know if Jaedong can recover from this. It's going to be a serious uphill battle if he does manage to do it. So, you know, getting the burrow but not getting it in time is actually worse than not getting the burrow at all here, I feel, because he's used up some money here and he didn't manage to save hardly anything. I mean, he saved maybe like 1 or 2 drones there. He lost so many overlords, man. He lost so many overlords. And now he's just kind of supply blocked. He's at 16 of 23 right now. Or excuse me, 16 drones. And finally the supply block is removed. Man, I'm really not feeling this game for Jaedong. Let's see if he can pull out a miracle here. Comes in, picks off 1 already. Very good control so far from Speed. Gonna be tracking these down with the mutas now. And he gets some connections here. The cloak upgrade really paying off right now. Oh, no overlord in the main base. 2 more drones go down. 3 more drones go down. These 5 wraiths are going to be able to get out of here scot-free as well. Oh, that's so painful. The wraiths right now just having a field day. Going to come back in and actually kill both these overlords. And now he can go back to work on the drones again. Oh, no. This is looking really bad right now for Jaedong. Jaedong chasing back the wraiths. He knows that they've got to be low on that HP now. Or not on the HP, excuse me, on the energy. And they'll soon be, you know, vulnerable here. But as they arrive back at home, it's the perfect timing here from Speed. He arrives just as the energy runs out. He's going to be able to repair all of these wraiths, and now he's got a very significant force of wraiths and still just 15 drones on the side of Jaedong. Man, he is struggling. What is he going to be able to do to bring this back right now? I just can't imagine a scenario where he's able to bring it back. Maybe if all of these Scourge connect. Well, he got some Scourge on there. There was some Scourge hidden underneath the mutas. He does get rid of the turret here on the high ground. Not bad. I think he picked off 1 wraith. Although I could be wrong. Not 100% here right now. We don't have enough energy to cloak all of our wraiths, but Jaedong will be forced back anyway. More drones popping out here. Kind of evening out that worker count now. Another turret going to be built on this high ground. We don't have Overlord speed yet, but it's getting close. Once that Overlord speed is done, it can be time for Jaedong to get on the aggressive. The burrowed Ling there, delaying the command center for a little bit, but can't delay it any longer with that turret there. The wraiths can see, and that Ling will be detected. Command center now floating out. And this is a dangerous period right now for Jaedong. Does he try to take a 3rd base? Does he need to go for a transition, or will he just try to build as many mutalisks as possible and overwhelm before this game gets too far out of control? Just try to dive this area. It'll be up to Speed here. Whether or not he wants to really build a ton of turrets, he'll be checking to see whether or not Jaedong is looking to go for that all-in by scanning the map and sending SCVs to look for additional bases. If he doesn't see them, it's probably a good idea to add even more turrets than what we see right now. You know, 4, 5, 6 turrets up on this high ground might be a good idea if it is truly going to be an all-in. A Queen's Nest. Interesting. Queen's Nest Evolution Chamber. What is this for? Is it some sort of lurker? Or not lurker. Oh, actually, it is lurker. Okay. I was going to say ultra, but lurker. I misspoke and it turned out to be true. Probably shouldn't have said anything. Should have just gone with it, but here we go. What? Queen and Ensnare. All right. This is going to get very interesting here. 11 wraiths. And, you know, when I look at this type of play, okay, we got to scan. We need to know where he scanned. He scanned the natural, so he didn't see the Queen's Nest. Armor on the way right now. And when I see that, like, a play like this, it's very, very scary, man. We're gonna have Stim and +1 in a big group of Medic Marine with Wraiths. That is a very scary army. He scans the main, he sees the Queen's Nest, and the Hive is on the way. So I think what Speed wants to do is come out with this Marine Medic Ball and all the Wraiths and try to break the natural right before we have the Hive come in and, you know, Dark Swarm go down, because Dark Swarm will absolutely shut down this Wraith play here. Dark Swarm will crush this. He's gonna make Lurkers right now. 5 Lurkers on the way. I don't think you can break with this many Marines against 5 Lurkers. 5 Lurkers should be able to wreck you, unless the Wraiths can kill all the Lurkers. But that's a pretty big if. Now, we're coming out here. We've got the Queen ready to go. He's looking for these... Wraiths. Is he gonna be able to catch them with the Queen here? This is the big moment. Can he actually get this pick? Ooh, getting some really good shots off here before this fight even starts. Will he get the pick? Oh, he misses. Oh, man, it's so painful. He loses the Queen as well. Well, this sucks. Man, if only he could have connected with that spell. Things would have looked a lot different here. Now he's got almost no Mutalisk left. Everything is low. And he's losing a ton of Overlords here. Beautiful micro, just sniping Overlords over and over again. Oh my god, Speed is really putting on a show here. Sniping so many Overlords, so many Mutas as well. And now gonna fly into the main. Pick off a few drones here. Really does need to maybe burrow this. Gonna run out with the Lurkers here. Try to get some kills on these Marines, but the big problem is all of the drones that are being killed right now, and the Mutas are going down as well. We've only got 4 Mutas left, and still a big supply of Wraiths here in the main, dealing so much damage. This is great micro from Speed overall. One-shots that Overlord, and my goodness, this is getting really, really bad. Losing a ton of Hydras here in the main base. Jaedong just suffering right now through the torment that is Speed off of 2-port Wraith. This has been very, very painful to deal with. Can't quite one-shot Overlords anymore, but still picks them off very, very quickly. Too quickly for the Hydras to deal with, and he keeps getting kills on the Scourge as well. Gonna get a couple more Overlords here. And meanwhile, Speed behind this is just taking another base. He's constantly... Oh, here we go. He finally gets one. He finally gets one hit. But look at that. Still not able to connect with Scourge. The Ensnare not going to be effective here because these Wraiths can just back away. There it is again. Sniping off the Scourge. So painful here for Jaedong, who's taking a base in the top right, but this doesn't really have defense. Hydras are going to be sent up there. A Defiler is on its way out. Some Scourge coming forward, trying to get the connection on this Science Vessel. But now we've got 4 Science Vessels here. He's going to get a bunch of Irradiates down. Ooh, great micro there. Keeping this Science Vessel alive. Going to come forward, get a few more Irradiates down on all of these Lurkers. And, man, things are getting really desperate now for Jaedong. We don't have any Lurkers over here. How many are in a stack? Well, there's only 2. GG, that's it. Not able to contend with the speed of 10-minute Flash. He breaks through everywhere. Will be able to take down Jaedong here. Man, Jaedong just not able to contend. I think it really does come back to that late burrow. If you have that burrow play, you really need to have it out before the Wraiths arrive. But with the way that 10-minute Flash did this, you know, he didn't build a Vulture. He just went 1 Marine to go across the map and pressure, and then instantly into 2-port Wraith play, and it worked out beautifully. Speed takes out Jaedong here in this ladder battle. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'll see you tomorrow.